Can you read the Monokuma files? See if he was
Not yet.
killed by the cracking the skull or the piranhas.
Hey, Shuichi, you got a sec. Huh? What's wrong?
I mean...
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
Alright!
You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick? I'm more of the scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Wouldn't it be the other way around? That he'd be his sidekick because he's the main investigator?
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success. But I don't know what to do as a sidekick. Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean...
So,
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility since you're my sidekick. There's nothing to worry about. Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yes, right. Kaito making me his sidekick like this. Could it be? Could be what? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth.
Oh, he felt bad for him.
That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me? Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. At Kaito's behest, we looked over the Monokuma file. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi. Wow, he was only 3'5". Ultimate tennis pro. The body discovered in the gym. Cause of death. I can't see what the cause of death is.
Yeah, it probably says.
The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. So he actually was in there.
So he got knocked out by something.
And then
And
drowned when he was knocked out. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
So I guess we have to manually look at the skull.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a small little person because
Mm-hmm. What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here.
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rintaro's time of death, correct? The victim's body was discovered in the library. Estimated time of death, 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected.
But
It doesn't say the time of death.
what?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
Huh, there you go. I knew I picked a good psychic. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. A truth bullet has been added to the Monokuma file 2.
All right.
Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Oops, that wasn't a save. Is this a save? No. Where's
Yeah,
save?
it's somewhere in there. The settings, I think.
Backlog?
No, save.
Eh. Sorry. And then new.
Yeah.
Do you want to save? Yes, I want to save. Saving complete. I want to investigate the body first. I want to investigate the body. It's the largest water tank from the escape trick. Oh, it's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
but
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
Right.
Well, actually, they could have drained it, but they didn't feel like it. I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
okay.
It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a look closer look. Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something.
Why do the piranhas look like they're on fire?
I think it's the coloring. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now, not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well,
The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
No.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us who wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot. So that was it?
Try again. Okay, just keep going.
The handcuffs.
Yeah, the handcuffs and the thing by the handcuffs.
Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, Huh. Why is his clothes like that? I thought they were shredded.
Yeah,
His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room.
they should have been pieces.
That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Handcuffs. Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. And there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. Why are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Ultimate prisoner? A glass panel? There's a square panel of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pan? Well, why don't you lift it and find out? But no, you don't lift it. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. Can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes, I can. When I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this? Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas? What, did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super crammed into that tank. So they looked more crammed together.
Dear, dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super, 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 super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super, 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 super crammed. Jeez, we got it. We get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Crammed piranhas. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank.
Can we leave or do we have to talk to them? Circle would be leave.
I think there are still things to investigate here.
Oh, maybe the piranha tank?
I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Piranha tank. Is that it? Timer.
The ladder, maybe? I don't know.
This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body.
See if you can
Check out the
check the
ladder.
ladder, yeah.
There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show.
Now the piranha tank.
When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid. And only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
Oh! Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab. Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies from the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know,
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting pattern for the gym is attached. Ah, Kurumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. I don't know. It seems they lowered the baton, attached the piranha tank to it, and then raised it again. I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Piranha tank. I wonder if I can actually look at that. Ah, there it is. What is this? It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the button. I see.
What about that thing right there?
Can't interact with it. Try higher. The curtains. There you go.
There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank.
Yeah.
That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so, thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You know, he just said that Kaito was
Just
actually
barely reach the window with this. And if you open the
his sidekick.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And
I
if
think they were talking.
you open the curtain.
the window is open.
Oh yeah.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What is it?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
What does the marks look like?
Like drag marks?
I climbed down from the ladder
Or why
to the stage.
Hey!
why you're drag marks?
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
That would be great. Thank you, Kaito. Shouldn't the psychic be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. I've investigated everything I wanted on the stage. We all done here? Then let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So Ryuma's room or the pool?
I think there are still things to investigate here.
Maybe
Oh,
asking
I guess
questions.
we have to talk to people.
Hmm.
However,
Pull it closer and then we'll do Ryuma's room.
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow. So that means the culprit knew Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone who thinks the trick is actually magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Murmured almost to himself and walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area. We follow Kyo backstage. Oh, we get to go backstage.
There's ropes and
A little bit of water.
weird panel that apparently you can't talk to. I mean, investigate.
That must be what she got out of this.
This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it.
But of course.
I'm well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it had, when it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I found that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Puddle. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes? But how would you get from the water tank to this place behind the staircase? This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Truth bullet.
Look at, check the stairs and, oh yeah, check that.
There's nothing strange about it from behind other than the large size. It's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick. I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There is a high probability that they use the same route to reveal how Ryoma got into the tank. I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of the tank. Out of it. Whatever. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go.
Kaito.
Ah, wait, Kaito. Wait, Kaito, what?
Can we leave yet?
Probably not. Let's talk to Himiko. My magic hit was supposed to make everyone smile.
Go.
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this
What
mystery.
are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Why not just
But-
ask her to explain the magic?
Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido. Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events. Hey, can you do this now?
No.
I'm having a dry mouth and I'm not feeling good. Oh, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie.
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick, how it worked, perhaps?
No?
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret, either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
We started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out.
I guess I can do it after I'm done.
Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because of it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kurumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. Now it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea? On its own, the underwater tank escape act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas. That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right when we finished the prep work and were about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Please.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
You.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Oh.
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Ow. What?
Atua has spoken.
Atua has spoken. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. Okay. Time to switch.
Yeah. So I need to talk to Miu, I think.
Hey.
There's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
Wow.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gunta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened. Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went down, what went on. How did Miu escape from Gunta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why you?
You slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gunta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyu, Sumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room right after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly,
We were all forced to participate in Gunta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m. So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryuma. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit? By the way, Miu, how were you able to get away from Gunta? Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that. Secret woman weapon?
wait!
What's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off? Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Well, I guess we need to talk to Samui since she didn't have an alibi. If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryuma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her? Oh, what if Ryuma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed vengeance on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show. Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. She was useless. Cookie.